Let's dive into those energy cords you're talking about.
Okay. Don't get tangled in them.
Well, that's the thing, right?
What?
Don't get tangled in them.
What's the thing?
How do you get tangled in energy cords that bind people? What about things we can't see that are happening to cause knots in the flow of energy cords?
Oh, well, I think everybody's energy is out, right? Everybody within proximity to us. Energies are everywhere, right? And I think every soul has an agenda for itself. You know, we like to say things like my soul, but it's not mine. And the boss has a soul too.
I wouldn't say it's a soul, but it has energy waves.
It has energy waves, but it has a soul, and it's the gatherings of it's the soul energies of everybody who gathered on that over time. It lingers.
Okay.
No, you don't think so? I don't know, but I think soul energy.
Soul residue?
I think so.
Soul residue.
Yes.
Get your residue off me.
Yes. Ew, what's on this seat? It's dripping.
Do you believe in like alignment and unalignment or misalignment?
Oh, I've been involved in misalignments, yeah.
Give me an example.
Really? Do I have to?
Well, just to explain what it means. In your experience.
In my experience.
It could be as simple as tripping on an icy step while your mind is in a chaotic state.
Well, you're not really tripping on an icy step, you're slipping on an icy step.
Fine.
Right? Unless you're tripping over the salt line that you just put down.
But it could be as complex as
This.
someone dies as a result of something you did when you were unbalanced emotionally. So that's the type of entanglements that I'm talking about. The dramatic ones. Right?
I always wondered
It's also subtle, but
why certain things happen, why you get to experience certain things, or it's just a story of my father one morning. He I think as I waited for the bus for school, every morning he'd come in at a certain time, and this morning he didn't come in from working night shift, right? And it was later and later, and finally he came in. I don't know what time it was, like an hour late, I guess, or something like that. So, and he was pale as a ghost, and he had this experience of, there were two separate ones. One morning he hit and killed somebody. What was that experience for you?
well, let's...
See, I wonder about shit like that.
You said something about soul agendas.
Well, I think every soul has an agenda, right? But the energy, at times, when you walk into a group of people, and you don't necessarily know them, you're just walking through, right? You're just passing through on any given place, and there's a group of people, and you walk into them. Does their energy change? Is there fear there? Is there, because everybody, the soul has an agenda, whatever it is, right? I don't know what, I can't give you an example of what the agenda is for any given moment, except to experience, right? So, when agendas meet like that, if they're nowhere near alike or knowing of each other or don't recognize the spirit in each other, then there's chaos, right? The energy of the souls can't meet and mesh, and I think that's the default of the souls, is to meet and shake hands or hug or whatever the case is.
If there's a matching familiarity, you're talking.
Yeah, they
Sort
don't
of
have
like
to
a
know.
match.
They don't have to know each other. It's just if you can recognize the spirit in somebody, I think it's good. If your being or your consciousness recognizes that person as a spirit, or that dog is a spirit, or that tree is a spirit, or there's nothing in alignment in those cases, I think. But
Well,
I think
like
it
the
comes back
accident.
to me. I don't care about the accident. I mean, when you talk about alignment, I have to align with the energies of the soul in me, or the soul that is me, right? First and foremost, before I can do anything align with anybody else, I believe. Like, that's why I have a practice of, that's why, well, I don't know, I could be wrong, that's just what I think, but,
There's no wrong here.
well, when I hear,
No, that just means I have a thought on it.
oh, good, okay, let's hear it.
So I think, like, let's use dark and light just because it's easy. If I have a darkness that matches someone else's darkness, there's an alignment.
Of course, I didn't say there wasn't.
I think it doesn't have to be just easy. It could be alignment in hardship.
Yeah, or evil. Evil times evil equals evil squared.
Right, like my evil could meet your evil and we could conquer. Like there could be that lineup of soul agendas,
Evil.
right? So in the case of the accident that your father witnessed, or anybody, a tragic accident, does each of those souls have an agenda to be a part of that type of experience? Right? Is that part of an agenda? I don't know. We don't have to know.
No.
They're just questions.
But if you're, yeah, I think if you're human, you want to find the answer to it, right?
No, I just want to talk about possibilities.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
But generally, yes,
But
people want answers.
Want answers, but sometimes it's all potential. It's all potential answers because it could have
There's
gone
limitless potential.
16 different directions,
Right.
or innumerable directions. But it happened to land on that spot.
But any other separate potential is a separate soul agenda. Okay. So we're on the same page
Right.
then.
Yeah. So something was calling in that example, and take the person out or the personality out of it. If somebody comes upon something like that, something in that spirit's being called for that, right? Or called to be a part of something like that. Doesn't matter what the circumstance is, what matters is the outcome and how it affects the spirit.
Right.
Right? Do you gain humility through something like that?
Right.
Of like,
It's the internal consequence,
right, yeah.
not the actual little events that took place.